Greetings. Greetings. Sending you all some warm, positive vibrations. I hope everyone has been having a great day, or creating a great day as best as you can. So I just wanted to touch base and share some positive vibes. Hold on, let me pour some water into this particular filter. I'm always working with different water filters. Which, by the way, it's just good to use the best water filter you have at your disposal. I've had many juicers and many water filters. So if you have a distiller, use that. If you have a reverse osmosis, use that. If you've got one of the terracotta ones, the clay filters, use that. So just use the best of what's available to you. You don't want to stress yourself out about things that should be creating some kind of relaxation. So I just wanted to come on to just touch base about this here freedom hair. And just very quickly, this is today's style. This is, again, one of my favorite go-to styles. So I am very, very simple, and I really love that my hair can allow me to play. Playing, rolling on the floor, getting sweaty, being in the garden is a priority for me to feel good, right? Sunshine, all of those things. If I get them every day, I feel healthier and I'm able to access joy more. So I don't want my hair to get in the way, but I like style, I like fashion, I like simplicity. So I'm very, very tender-headed. As you can see, there is zero twisting. There's none, nada. I'm not doing any of that. I'm just not going to do it. Not. My hair is telling me it doesn't like it. My hairline doesn't like it. So I'm just going with the flow, right? And just adding a little creativity. So this is very simple. All this is two very, very light. I don't even think I even put a ponytail holder, did I? Yeah, I might have put a ponytail holder for this one. Yeah, I did. So this is so loose on here. I have it very loose so that there are no indentations, because if you have very fine hair, if you put tight rubber bands, it will create, the hair will become very compact in those spots, and it can create weak spots in your locks. And our hair is already very delicate to begin with. So your hair is going to age and get older and have a lot of wear and tear on it. So again, if you have very delicate hair that breaks off easily, and also when you consider there's no products in this hair, because it's freedom hair. And it's also AfroLocs. So this is fine for A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, G, C, Z. Hair, delicate breaks. So I'm leaving it alone. And that seems to be what my hair says, ah. So a loose ponytail holder, and then I love to do different things with gold cord. And actually, it's actually not very tight at all. I just took and wrapped it like this, and I just tied it right here. So this can come off very, very easily. So it's not pulling at the back. I can't stand for stuff to pull. Do I have earrings on today? So I don't even like for stuff to pull at the back. So this is not twisted. If you feel like you want to be a little jazzy, more polished, you can take a hairpin and pin it up if you want. But I'm not sweating any of that stuff. And I could also, I think earlier today, yes, I did. I just took my little water bottle and did a light spritz of water, and I tied it down with a scarf. So now I've been out and about all day. But again, I'm not sweating all that stuff. If I wanted it to look a little bit neater, I could do that. I could also take this style and I can like wind it up several different ways and hold it there with another hair holder. The other day I had this style going on. So simplicity actually works. Just like with food and hair, people want everything gourmet, and I get gourmet. I am a chef. But a lot of times folks underestimate simplicity. Simplicity is gourmet. Simplicity can be extravagant, right? And I really have this thing about not only sitting in radical self-acceptance of what I have, right? When I say radical, that means my ears closed. I'm closing to the best of my ability. I'm relaxing and breathing from all the things being projected at me one way from social media. And I have decided I like me. And the more I practice this, the more I like me. And I can smile at myself in the mirror with no makeup on. Maybe one day I want to play, but I really thoroughly enjoy being able to feel my skin breathe. Oh my gosh. And I used to have so much acne. Actually, I'm going to post some pictures in the community tab so that folks don't believe me. Folks don't believe me of what my skin used to look like. So you'll be able to see. And my skin cleared up from quite a case an intense case of acne, adult acne, cystic acne. Even though I was eating very healthfully, I do know now, it took me a while to figure out what was causing the constant breakouts. But I'm going to give you all a picture. Photografia. I'm going to give you a picture so you can see what it was looking like, and you can see the magnitude, why I really love whole, fresh, unprocessed foods, living foods in particular. It works for me. It's simple, it's sustainable, it can work with any kind of spending plan. That is what my body responds to. My body responds to relaxation, vigorous, joyous, what everybody trying to call me? Vigorous, joyous movement, relaxation, sleep. That's the one I always have to watch out for, and primarily the food. So anything, I break it down real simple. Simple, again, can be very profound. If you're not putting the non-foods and the substances masquerading as food in, then your body doesn't have to work and kill itself and strain itself to try to push all of those things out. All of these different things that we're eating, get lodged in the body. I know that doesn't sound like a fun fact. I'm not trying to be a party pooper, but non-foods, the colorings, the chemicals, they get lodged, compacted down into the body all over. And where our body's having different chemical responses to the stress, right? Because we are on a schedule. We got a schedule. We got our date planner. Your body can give two peach pits about all that. It has circadian rhythms. It responds to sleep. Really good quality sleep at a certain hour. A lot of this information is out there. But again, going to the root, there's so much stuff packed down into our subconscious that is driving a lot of our behaviors. And it can even paralyze us, in a sense, into inactivity and not getting into action, where we're spending a lot of time right at the starting gate, but we don't really kick off and get into action around cultivating a movement practice and around making our healthy food, right? And relaxing into it and seeing how much time it takes and looking at these things as good quality time spent with ourselves. So this is really simple. It's freedom here. I think we deserve a break. Don't you think we deserve a break? I think we deserve to be able to relax and to sustain relaxation in the time that we're in. That's going to take some cultivation and work. If you would like to change your body and have it look a certain way, and I would say more focusing on how it feels. If you want to feel vital and energetic, and you don't currently, right? So only you know what your body's feeling, and you know what your skin looks like, and you know if you're eliminating or not eliminating. If you go into relaxation, right, as we do a lot on this channel in the early in the morning, you scan your body and you ask in the quiet of the day, you scan your body and you say, you can ask your own divine onboard innate intelligence, is there anything I'm not paying attention to? And you will know. You will know. No middleman, no middlewoman necessary. And so we can move with a sense of urgency, but not from a space of panic around cultivating movement practices, cultivating things that we have access to, breathing, the cleanest water that's available, the most colorful, rich, nutrient-dense fuel that's available to you. It might not be organic. If you don't have organic, I'm all about use the best of what's available to you. I found moving that way, doors have opened for me to have access to organic and other sources of fuel, to now where I'm able to grow a good amount of greens every day. It wasn't always that way, but I always had sprouts growing for many, many years. Something sprouting, just being creative, right? So making the mental space here, right, of knowing, okay, I may have this amount of time, but let me work what I have. I might have 15 minutes for a vigorous, joyous movement practice, aka exercise. So I'm going to use that, right, and find styles that complement what you have growing out of your head. You may want to pick a day or two where you can relax in a mirror meditation and relax and feel your skin with no makeup on and allow it to breathe and heal. Your body knows how to adjust to a natural weight. Your skin knows how to heal itself. A lot of times we're interrupting the process, right, as a response to stress. So to feel free in your body, and by that I mean not being encumbered by pain, being able to play at the drop of a dime. Yes, your body is going to change. All of our bodies, even with the best upkeep, is going to change. So I'm big into accepting and then getting about the business, right? Once you accept that, you can accept your skin, your breasts, men folks, Your reproductive organ's going to change too. Things are going to change. So when you can accept that, it's like, okay, you can exhale and focus on creating just some practices for yourself that ground you in your body and what's really important. If this is in pain and if it's heavy and it's encumbered, then it doesn't really allow you to have fun, right? You want to have fun and be pain free. When you're in pain, there's nothing is right. That's when you want to. That's when you want to make deals with whoever you call your God. When a lot of times after the fact, and I've observed that rather than beat ourselves up, we can just acknowledge it's like hypnotic. That is the pace that we're moving at currently in popular culture. So you can choose to slow it down in your personal space by the sounds and the scents or the lack of sound. Maybe making sure you can hear nature sounds. Anything that you have access to that you can do consistently on a regular basis. It makes a huge difference. Like, I think it's interesting. It's little things. There's so many people that comment about the breeze coming through the windows. Do you know, which is interesting? These are little things that are calming to me and grounding. Having lots of sunlight, right? And making sheer curtains for myself, the scents of my frankincense and myrrh. All of these different scents and sounds and things calm me down, right? Anything that gives me what I call a taste of home and making my home space beautiful. Relaxation is key. Freedom in your body, being pain-free and able to move and run and jump and play. You may not notice that you don't want to go play because you get tight. The more you get tight, you become more inhibited. And over time, you'll start to feel out of nowhere like, oh, I might get injured if I do that. See, that's no bueno. We don't want to start to feel old before our time. Now you have folks in their 30s saying that they literally talking like, they're in their 50s and their 60s. Right? So we're not noticing these subtleties, these things that are being dropped into our subconscious that are making us inhibited. When you feel less flexible and you feel tight, it kind of makes you feel old, right? It's different to when you go and you exercise and you feel open. It's like you start to feel more vibrant and more vital. So I just wanted to come on, just pop on and send you all some encouragement. Get you some nice glasses for your water. Make your space, beautify whatever you got. Work from where you are. Beautify your space with some plants. You might get one plant and like cut it off in different cuttings. And I've made some like beautiful plant holders with glass and some, twine. Beautify your space. Anything that you can do to relax you. I consider, and I found there are other forms of nourishment other than the physical food. So again, with this hair, I could take all of this other stuff and this distraction, right? Distraction is at a fever pitch. I can take it off the table, which is one of the reasons why I love my hair. But I could cut this sucker off tomorrow and rock a ballsy or a peach fuzz, what I call it, with some design in it and be right as rain. I can get some clippers, where I feel stunning, I feel beautiful, and it's not taking too much of a chunk out of my day. So I don't know what that's going to look like for you. It might be double strand twist. Before this, I had very, very loose double strand twist. So even this style, I would wear the same thing if my hair was still loose, natural. I would probably have several, maybe 3, 5 at the most, lightly twisted puffs, and I would probably wrap it the same way. So I like to take stuff off the table, kind of like if you think of like Einstein or Steve Jobs, these people that wore the same thing every day. I don't know how I wear the same thing every day, but there are certain practices that can ground you, make you feel relaxed, which is going to equate to you feeling some freedom. They're actually all really connected. So hopefully you got to see the custard apple, the mamey, the caimito, the pineapple, the piña, and what else and mamey, caimito, and the custard apple. A couple of hours ago, I just went by the river with my sister and we had a nice little mini feast. So there are some hot spots where you might, because I'm a food, detective, where you can find some of the best foods at international markets. So that's also, I'll give you a little gem before I pop off of here. That's one of the ways that I love my lifestyle. I used to be a junk food junkie. And I'm going to post some pictures so y'all can see what I'm talking about. I would very easily be very, very overweight. That's a fact, though. And I like to eat, too. And the way that I was eating before was really jacking my skin up. So accountability also will set you free in your quiet moments. You run a litmus test. You run an accountability accounting of what you've been doing, because whatever we're feeling, whatever we've been doing is what we have walking around on 2 legs. So we can go to all the trainers and all these professionals for all these different consultations. However, when you sit in your quiet moments, you'll know exactly what the deal is. So I'm just sending y'all some warm, positive vibrations and some encouragement. And feed yourself some beautiful food this evening and have a very, very good rest. I'm going to post those pictures. I'm going to post them. Hopefully, it'll be helpful to somebody that perhaps may be feeling a way about their skin or about your weight. Your body's super duper intelligent. It knows what to do. And it's going to shut down and it's going to rebel if you're putting substances masquerading as food. Even if you're stressed, I get it. That's all very valid. But your body is just going to respond to whatever it is that you're doing to greetings. So I'm not going to make this too long because I know folks don't have a lot of time. But you can catch this on the replay, and I'm going to post those pictures so you can take a look at and see. And do know that that's all food that cleared up my skin from all the acne. So I'll show you in a second. All right, see you soon. Feel free to subscribe to the channel to share it with somebody that could benefit. All right, see you soon.